Hello, and welcome to the International House Podcast. My name is Mike, and I'm here with my buddies Jason and Brad.
Heyo!
Please check us out at Twitter/X at the International House of Podcast.
No space.
All right, let's get to it.
Hello and welcome to International House of Podcast. Is it the International House of Podcast?
That's my sister. I'm like, who is this guy? He's like, oh, he's this guy's brother. And I'm like, are you? I don't even know he had a brother. And I've known this guy since kindergarten. There was
a bit of an underdog.
I remember Tapegate. I don't know. There was some talk about Tapegate.
Right.
Tapegate.
Zach, were you there for Tik ToK? Do you remember Tik ToK?
I was there for
All right,
Tapegate.
good. You were
It's like the barrel over here.
This is
All I need is a really good knife, and I can take out a barrel.
Right. You get a knife.
Just stab it in the head.
Could you take it if you had a knife? All right, and we're back. So the solar eclipse.
Was it everything that you expected?
Fuck yeah,
you
it
need,
was,
you
dude.
need to describe
it was fantastic.
your experience because you hyped that up a lot.
If you were asking me if I expected cloud seeding, the answer is no.
Well, we'll get to your. But he called me and
Are you saying the government put the clouds up there so I couldn't see the solar
They
eclipse?
did, dude.
No,
That's why they did it.
Yeah,
It wasn't the hot and cold weather.
everywhere.
it wasn't
think
that we
weather-
lived in a region that's
Pretty
predominantly
much everywhere.
overcast.
Pretty much everywhere.
Do you
Not in
know when a
Texas.
hurricane or like a tornado happens, like it works its way over here? Did you
I
not see
remember.
weeks before like all the weather events happening in California
Do you-
and then here it comes?
Do you internet?
Do I internet? Yeah, I don't Reddit though.
Yeah.
They literally said, "Oh, there's probably going to be overcast for the eclipse."
Yeah, everywhere.
2 weeks in advance, it was a 90% chance.
Dude, there's videos, man. Check them out.
Yeah, I know. So they started.
And guess what? It's still overcast out.
Anyways, so the solar eclipse was fantastic. I got out of work 2 hours early. I raced home. I called Michael.
Yeah.
And
He was over the moon about it.
that phone call
Nice.
lasted an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, we watched it together.
So, as to my word, as soon as I got home, I grabbed beer. I went out to the driveway, and I grabbed my cornhole boards, and I set those up. I grabbed out 2 lawn chairs. Then Ashley came out with the baby monitor.
Nice.
And then I smoked her in cornhole. It was 5-21.
Oh my god.
And then I built a little fire before it all happened.
Oh, you listen to music?
Oh yeah, we put on
Some classic rock?
classic rock. I figured that's what you got to listen to with this. And they were playing some good stuff.
Yeah.
Boston, More Than a Feeling. I think Pink Floyd came on.
Yeah,
Dark
they
Side
had-
of the Moon.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see that
They
one
had a
coming.
song about the eclipse?
Yeah, they hit. Yeah.
Oh,
I
a
can't
solar
remember what it
eclipse?
was. Oh yeah.
I don't remember what
It was like one of the words, and it was like the sun goes dark or something.
The sun goes down.
On my side of town.
But overall, yeah.
Overall solid. So that was all before the eclipse,
Mhm.
and then the eclipse started happening. It got dark, darker, and then it was dark.
Yeah.
And then
He was like a kid at like an amusement park for the first time.
Man.
He was just like, "Dude, it's getting dark." Like,
Yeah.
like yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do. He's like, "No, like it's really getting." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like."
dude, such a big deal. Such a big deal.
It was really cool.
Won't happen again for, well, here, 20 years,
20 years.
Yeah.
44, but then it's only going through North Dakota, Montana, and Canada. Somehow,
I would go.
I'm gonna go. 20 years. What's that? $1
The
a day?
The
You could
eclipse
stay
in
at a
like
pretty sweet
Montana would be
house.
really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if he
That'd
talked
be-
to you
that'd
about
be
that,
awesome.
but he called me and he's like, I'm gonna make
Another
it
hour and a
happen.
half phone call.
And I'm like, I am in.
Yeah, what did you do after the eclipse? When I hung up with you for the rest of the evening?
I picked up all the stuff that I had out there. Then we started busting out some lawn furniture because it was like 70 degrees that day.
Yeah,
And
it did get nice out later.
got
The
nice.
sun did come out around like
it came
5
back
o'clock,
out. Mm-hmm.
which might go
Yeah,
into your
it cleared up.
conspiracy.
It cleared up.
Just all of a sudden
Yeah.
got clear after.
Listen, I'm not gonna say another word about it, and listen to you guys try to shake me down over this.
Yeah.
You can either
I'm not
check it
You
out.
ain't got no
you.
facts,
Nah.
dude.
Huh?
You can't argue if you don't have the facts.
I got the facts. It happened. Check out the videos.
It happened.
Just it happened, man.
Got to take my word for it, buddy.
Yeah, just take my word for it.
Did you get to experience it at all, or were you at work?
No, dude. No way. No, I took it off. Huge deal to me. Very cool stuff. I'm like, you know what? I want to be with my kids for this. So we took the day off. We had an eclipse party. Another guy from work called in and brought his kid over. We had a big party. There was like a dozen kids, and my brother told me that he could see the sun coming. I'm like, okay, we're moving the party to your house. So we went over there, and I went out that Brad built a fire. We also felt it made everyone like lower down to like a Neanderthal, like your basic Neanderthal like caveman instincts. You're like, like when it started getting really dark, all the men were like looking around at each other like alarmed. They were like,
it's got real primal.
Yeah, like when it got like uncomfortably dark, that's when everyone was like started like basically grunting.
The pecking order started happening.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, who's the top dog?
Yeah.
Like wolves out in
Yeah.
the fucking...
Who's the alpha?
Who's Caesar? Planet of the Apes. Yeah, so we also felt that need to build a fire, which I thought was funny. And then I see like a bunch of other guys that I know are like,
on
yeah,
Snapchat.
had to build a fire.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude.
yeah,
You got it.
that there's something to be said about that. I don't know.
Dude, it was good too. It felt right.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I was pretty bummed out that I couldn't see it though. But yeah, we had a good time. It was actually my nephew's birthday. So if it ever came down to like who's got to be sacrificed for the eclipse, I know that was like a topic on the news for a while. We're like, well, it's his birthday.
It worth more points.
I feel like he
Yeah.
gets to choose because it's his birthday. Like sacrificing for
Oh,
his
we
birthday.
didn't
Ooh,
consider
his
that.
honor.
We didn't
For his
consider
honor.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they would do, like back like with the Egyptians or something.
Yeah.
They'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Oh,
true.
it's the firstborn. You have to do something
You
special."
think about
That's
King
true.
Tut right now?
Yeah. No, you're right. I didn't
we have to
consider that.
wipe out a whole civilization of people in honor of his birthday.
I told him that when he blew out his candles, he blew out the sun, and all the kids were like, "Oh my god!"
that's just cruel.
Yeah.
Mikey, what'd you do?
I just talked to you. I went on my
Duh.
balcony
Duh.
and I wish I was like outdoors more for it.
Yeah,
Like,
we had a full blown like softball game going in the backyard. We had
see, that sounds fun.
it was just tons of kids running around having fun.
It was funny though in the city, like on the balcony. Literally, people like when it was happening, people would just stop where they were like middle of the road, just looking up at the sky. And I'm like,
So like
There's-
on traffic on
yeah,
the road.
no, yeah,
they
there was,
just stopped.
yeah, oh yeah,
Fucking people,
just
dude.
so dumb.
So
I was more interested to see if one of them got smoked by a
Dude.
oncoming car.
All I heard was like the news was like, oh, everybody's gonna get into accidents because people are just gonna pull over on the side of the throughway.
People are that dumb that would
Right,
would
they
just
are that dumb.
Not even pull over,
But
just start looking up at.
I
it
have
while
not
driving.
heard.
Yeah.
I have not heard of any accidents that happened.
No,
No, I didn't either.
Shit.
but I think the overcast did kind of kill a lot of like
The traffic.
the people
Yeah.
that were supposed to go because there's supposed to be like 1 million people. That
44,000 showed
In
up
our
to
area?
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't have a dome on our stadium because we can't support all those people coming in. But you know,
yeah, oh,
yeah, it's the
That's-
eclipse. They're like a whole bunch of people show up and everything was pretty fine.
you're right. We survived.
Yeah,
We did.
yeah. I lived. It was great.
Nice, but
I heard somebody by my house doing like 95, and I was like, oh, they must be late because it was like just starting to get dark,
oh, really?
and it was just some shitty cobalt. Fucking.
Or just some asshole that speeds down.
No,
the
he
road,
was
like,
trying
all
to
the time.
get somewhere for the eclipse. You know, he had plans.
Yeah, we saw 100 of them guys over.
Oh yeah.
We're on a pretty busy
yeah, you guys
road.
are on a main road.
Yeah. Yeah, some guy in them sweet Mercedes vans, the ones that
Oh, the
are
Sprinters?
like off-road. Yeah, the off-road
Yeah,
kitted out Sprinters. One pulled in across the street, and I don't even know where they were from, but they just posted up in the driveway
they
there.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck them.
But we got a bit of a different episode today. We have a guest, special guest,
Hey!
a top listener.
He got the top fan priority.
What should we call our fans? Should we have a name for our fans?
Holy fuck, dude! Don't
Damn.
drop that on me now. I
Dude,
don't
you
know.
can't.
We'll
Why
consider-
don't we ask our fan,
Yeah.
Mr. Zach?
Yeah, what do you want to be called?
Yeah, what do you want your posse to be called?
Dang, dude, you're like the leader. You're
I'm
really-
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
You can't spring that
well,
on me. Man.
I know.
Well, if
Well, he
anything,
dropped it
that's-
on me.
Well, I think we're Jesus. He's the
That's-
disciple.
Oh,
Yeah, we'd
he's
be
like
Jesus.
Moses.
Dude, we're
He'd
the,
be like Peter. I think Peter was like
No,
the
who's
number
who-
one disciple.
Who scribed it into the rock?
we are the Holy Trinity.
Oh, nice, dude. Oh, nice.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get that
What's that?
tattooed on me.
what's that make him?
Family.
Family. But how was your eclipse?
We also had a fire. Very cloudy.
Primal.
Had to
Very
have it.
cloudy.
God damn it. I knew I was missing something.
It was funny, like the news, like wildlife is gonna stir.
Right.
It was. My parents have chickens.
Mm-hmm.
They're out doing chicken things, free roam.
Right.
Doing chicken stuff.
It started getting like darker and darker and darker, and when like the darkest part, I look over and the chickens are like huddled up in this tiny little circle in the middle of the driveway. Like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And my parents' dog's like running around in circles, barking.
Oh, yeah?
Wildlife stirred.
How did your dogs do?
No shit, mine didn't do anything.
They
My
didn't
one
do
dog
anything.
slept through the whole thing,
I looked down
Believable.
my
and then Holly was just being annoying.
I looked on my camera at home. Both of my dogs at home, barking their heads off, running around.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh.
So we ended up after it became light again.
Day 2.
Day 2. Sidebar. I think it's time I ever partied all night and didn't get drunk
Hey,
on the eclipse. Day.
Wait, what?
Like
through the...
like you
Oh,
partied
through the dark of the
through
night.
the darkness and came out on the other side and
Yeah.
and you were still sober.
Oh, I could see it. So when I
I
got
got like that makes no sense.
when I
Yeah,
got
that
home,
makes sense.
I started drinking those beers. Right, I
Yeah.
got to 4 beers, and I was like, all right, I'm starting, a little bit because I
That's a
got
good
through them pretty
number.
quick. It got through them
That-
pretty quick.
That's a
and
good
I'm
number
like,
right there.
pretty good. But then, once it ended, like I was like, well, I got things to do. So
Right. Yeah. So after it became light again, we did see it a little bit. Like it popped through the clouds for just a couple
okay, you
minutes.
seen the tail end of the
Yeah.
nice.
It was probably like quarter coverage. Cool to see.
Did you get anything on your cell cams, your hunting, your trail cameras?
Oh, those are dead, man.
Oh,
Those
okay.
have been dead
All right.
in the woods since.
Yeah, we look
February.
at them in August.
Well, how are we going to know where all the thunder chickens are at?
The thunder chickens have no part in my soul.
What
Yeah,
the fuck's a thunder
Not
chicken?
since last
What the
time.
hell is that?
What's a thunder chicken?
A turkey,
a
dude.
turkey.
Oh, a turkey.
turkey.
Okay.
I kind of
Sorry.
thought that, but
Thunder
I didn't know
chicken,
I didn't know what the hell you
turkey.
were talking about.
I will get excited about turkey season approximately the day of May.
The last day?
Not last day of April.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
April.
yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
and
but-
I will probably go hunting the first weekend of turkey season. And then I will not think about it afterwards.
that's what we did last year.
When is turkey season?
Turkey hunting is so frustrating to me.
I don't even know when it is. Springtime, fall, spring.
I thought it was earlier.
There's
April.
2 seasons.
May
Oh,
the
okay,
1st.
that's what. Okay.
Yeah,
May
there's
1st, and then it opens like midway through October.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like most of the way through bow
Okay.
season.
Okay. Yeah, I've had no desire to kill turkeys either. It just seems boring.
The only reason I want to kill one is because I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I have
That
not.
is where I'm at with it.
I
And
feel
then,
like it's pretty easy.
Just
And I get
just to
so
chalk it up.
close.
Really?
No, dude,
I feel like
they're
it's
not.
easy compared to hunting
Eyesight,
deer.
100 out of 100.
Really?
Compared to hunting
Yeah.
deer,
You hunt them with a bow?
shotgun.
They can see fleas fucking.
You old
Alright?
scattergun.
Yeah, but they're so like big and just,
Turkeys-
Quick as fuck, dude.
let me put it in
Go on,
perspective.
Zach.
A turkey can be about 200 yards away from you and can still fucking see you move a quarter of an inch.
That's pretty nuts. I did not know that.
They are really,
They,
they're really
they seem
hard.
like really dumb creatures.
Yeah. They do not have a bird brain. I can put it that way.
They got like an ox brain, a little smarter.
Yeah, a little smarter.
I don't know if oxes are that smart.
Smarter than you.
Yeah, coming from a guy who got held back, right?
Just one. Just one time.
It was just a couple classes.
Just a couple classes. Hey, I just learned the other day that in a town over by us, my buddy's wife is a teacher there, and they cannot hold kids back because they don't offer summer school at their school, so the kids just get pushed. They could fail straight up as long as they're there the right amount of days.
Yeah.
So you're
Didn't-
telling me
didn't-
there is no kids left behind?
None, but I was.
George W. Bush did it. Wasn't he the one?
I don't
that
know.
kids
I got
behind?
left behind, so
I don't know.
fucking
I
bullshit.
think it was George.
I am
W. Bush.
sorry.
It very well could have been.
Thank you.
Because we have a friend that says that all the time. I was the one who got left behind.
Yeah, that's me. I'm that friend.
Yeah. Well, you got a friend in Kevin.
Well, we have two friends.
We have two friends.
yeah.
Yeah, it was No Child Left Behind, 2001, George W. Bush.
Dude, nice
Nice.
fact check. Why don't you fact check cloud seeding on the eclipse next?
Nah, I'm good. That sounds like a web of lies.
It's not. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, Zach, being our number one listener, we kind of don't get an accurate review of like how we've done so far, 9 episodes in. Just what are your first impressions of the pod?
First impressions. I'm not a huge podcast guy before this. I dabble in. But No, I look forward to it every week. It's like a little like midweek pick me up. Like I get that text message from Brad, and it's like episode 9's up, and most of the time I'm listening to it 10 minutes later.
Nice.
Put my earbuds in, and I do my thing at work, and
It's great.
Zach, we have a special surprise for you. We have prepared a few interview questions for you.
All right.
Who would
lay
like
it
to,
on me.
Who would like to start?
All right, first, I'm going to give you the oldest question in the books. It's called ASL.
American Sign Language?
Age, sex, location. Were you never on IM?
Age.
You probably weren't. You probably were not.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first question is age. How old are you?
I am 23.
Right. So you would not have used this. Your sex is
Sex,
back in the day there was only 2.
Right.
What are your pronouns?
I also believe there's only still 2.
Do you remember that?
And
Were
I
you
have
born
a
when there was-
penis. So you can figure out the rest.
So we're going to jot you down as a male.
Sex? Yes, please.
And then location, we're just, you're here. So.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I am
Ooh.
like 6'1".
5'11" and 3/4.
Haven't measured myself
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
a
say.
long time,
I beg you
but
at 6 foot.
I take myself at least 6 foot.
Speaking of measuring, that actually kind of rolls nicely into my question about measuring.
What are we measuring?
If you mention something about
Yeah.
this fucking tape measure that you gave me for Christmas one year,
No, that wasn't trying to get into that. But that was really funny. I had this really shitty tape measure. The numbers are all like, they're stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's painful to try to read it because
with
they-
the 16th?
No, it wasn't a 16th one. What? It was just had like, I don't know. It was terrible.
all the fractions were written on it. Except the
Oh,
fractions were so big, and then the other side was in metric.
Yes.
Gotta have it.
Dude,
And-
it's
sounds
just
like a
so
lot for a tape
frustrating
measure.
to use it.
So-
Like it's just like 2 months.
He helped me out a lot of my house and was just around, and he hated that. And we
Oh,
all
he kept
hated
grabbing
it,
it?
and we kept trying to put it in each other's work location so that they had to be with it. And then we had like a little like friend, like Christmas Secret Santa, and I gave it to him in a Secret Santa. He opens it up. He's like, "You son of a bitch!" I'm like, "You can't give it back."
It's a fucking gift.
It's right. It's like that bread machine on old school.
Yeah.
Oh, bread maker.
Great. When people talk about you to others, what do you think they say about you?
Dude, that's a thoughtful question.
Thank you. I thought about it.
It's deep as hell, dude.
That is deep.
Damn.
This is Mornings with Delilah.
I imagine most people don't have very many bad things to say because I'm pretty low going, chill kind of guy. I don't, not very confrontational.
Right. What I was going to answer this question with is integrity.
Integrity.
Straight up, this man's got integrity.
Integrity
Integrity.
Farms.
Dude,
Thank you.
way more than Stan.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That was deep, man. Enough
You guys, what do
compliments.
you guys fucking think about him?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think that he's a great guy. I was the best man at his wedding, so I think he thinks the same.
How long have you known him?
Oh, I've known him. This is actually really funny. I met him when he was a senior in high school because my sister was.
That's when I met him.
My sister was. Well, yeah, because I
Right, because he
brought,
told me that.
I brought him to you.
You did.
And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, that looks just like a guy I graduated with. It was his brother. And I went over. I'm like, I asked my sister. I'm like, who is this guy? He's like, oh, he's this guy's brother. And I'm like, are you? I don't even know he had a brother. And I've known this guy since kindergarten. I was like, he really has a brother. He's like, yeah. I'm like, you're PJ's brother. He's like, yeah.
It's like
I'm
super
like,
bad.
no.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
Jimmy's brother.
literally.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Nice. I think I remember you from that shooting competition. I think that was our first
Probably-
sporting clay or
Yeah,
trap.
yeah, because he was shooting trap, and I'm like, why don't you
Trap.
come shoot sporting
And then
clays
we
with us?
showed
yeah.
up and we
Yeah.
cleaned up. We showed you how the big dogs do it. He was way better than us.
Now he's a prospect for the league. Yeah.
Right.
He has a shoot off coming
Yep.
for this league.
Big shoot off.
Oh, shit.
We should have a pump off too. We gotta have.
We gotta have a pump off.
We haven't
I
had the
love
pump off.
pumping off.
You guys, nobody knows what a pump off is. We do sporting clays where you go around in the woods and you shoot little orange discs with
It's like
12
golf
gauge
for
shotguns.
golf for guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Golf for guns. Yep. Got really expensive after COVID.
It did. It doubled in price.
Oh,
Yes.
terrible. They need to bring the ammo prices down now. It's ridiculous.
Enough is enough.
Yes, I have spoken. 100 listeners here. Make it happen.
Someone knows someone.
Uh,
Yeah, I think I met you at one of Brad's parties. It was just kind of showed up out of nowhere, just an easygoing guy. I'm like, hey, this is a good vibes guy. I like this.
mm-hmm.
Just,
He is.
just cool.
Yep.
Talk to, not crazy.
You know what he's saying to you is the truth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's your go-to beer?
My go-to beer. That's a hard question.
It
these
is a hard
days.
question these days.
I'd be happy to field that one if you guys want.
You're
I'm
you're
gonna.
take-
You're gonna field his question.
what's your favorite beer, Jason?
No, I'm gonna field his question.
Oh, you want to answer
Bush-
for him?
Yeah,
Bush Light Peach.
I know the answer.
It's apple.
I know.
Apple?
I know what he reaches for.
I mean, he's drinking a White Claw right now.
Yeah, it's not typical though.
Right.
He's a Coors Banquet guy.
Coors Banquet. All right, well, let him talk.
So, like any other young individual in our area, I grew up on Bush Light.
Ayo.
Very common.
Pop top.
But yeah, if we're talking domestics,
Mhm.
and you put the lineup in front of me, I'm grabbing a Coors Banquet every time.
Okay, if you had your choice, it's Banquet.
Can or bottle.
That's
Bottle every
Nice.
day.
Hell yeah, you
with
got
the
it.
twisty
Yeah.
Bottle every
Yeah,
day.
the little short guys.
I always get a Snapple vibe from those bottles.
Yes.
I don't know.
yeah, that's good, dude.
That's a good bottle,
Yeah. They're good bottles.
man.
You know what's even better than the
It's a
bottle?
safety beer,
You know what's
really.
better than the
Yeah,
bottle?
that's a bottle you want.
The liquid inside of it.
Ooh.
Agreed.
I don't think I
Agreed.
can really remember having a Coors Banquet. I know I had one, but I can't. It doesn't stick out.
I like them. Yeah, they're like way better than
That-
Coors Light.
Coors Banquet,
Oh, all day.
Oh,
right? Because
yeah,
it's
all day.
Coors heavy,
Yeah.
right?
Which is weird because like a Bud Light and Budweiser probably the same. Bush Heavy, Bush Light, kind of more or less. Obviously, you taste the difference, but it's
I
like
would
two
say
different
Budweiser
brands.
and Bud Light don't taste the same.
Oh,
Like I don't see them as like sister beers.
What's
I
real,
just-
well, they're not. Yeah. well.
I mean, you just said they were.
what I think
No,
is,
I said like no, I didn't say they were like sister, like same, but like one's like obviously heavier than the other.
I don't even think they taste the same. I think they got different.
Like even Bush Light and
undertones.
Bush, they taste a little
Identical.
different, but
Identical.
no,
I know.
no,
Just a little thicker. A
dude.
little thicker. I don't know.
Yeah,
Wong.
Wong.
Long.
Wong. I think it's funny that like Coors Light around us, at least like back in the prime. I think everyone that drank Coors Light, everyone had like a stigma, like, oh, you're drinking that piss,
right.
But like, those same people are like Coors Banquet. That shit's for cowboys. I've seen Yellowstone.
You're drinking a Yellowstone?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
like
know.
Yellowstone is
Oh, yeah.
like Coors Banquet.
Oh,
All
it's
the
Coors
time.
Country.
It's
out
Coors
there.
Country.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's
Coors
why,
Country.
Yeah.
When we went
Like, they
across
all drink
the states,
banquets.
it's all Coors out there.
Which I don't know how Coors got that rap, because I mean, like, that was the beer for Smoking the Bandit, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
We fact check that.
Fact check
Fact
that.
check.
the beer.
Smoking Bandit beer that he smuggled from Alabama to Arkansas.
What say?
Arkansas to Alabama. I don't know. Where was he going? Where was he coming from?
The boys are thirsty in Atlanta.
Beers in Texarkana.
Dude, you've heard the song.
I've watched the movie a lot.
You've watched it. No one here combined has seen that movie more times than my 3-year-old nephew.
Yes, I get the Snapchat.
He watches it
He gets
every
turned up,
single day. And it's so funny because have you ever seen any of them?
What?
Of Ray?
the Snapchats.
Watching Smokey and the Bandit.
No.
He'll stand there and he'll like start shaking and like slapping his leg and like, dude, he gets fired up.
True fan.
It's that and like semi pulls, like when they're doing the logging pulls up the mountains. Dude, as soon as they like start like really get going, he goes bananas.
So you're telling me the kid is gonna be grinding gears?
Oh yeah, he's an 18-wheeler for all.
Yeah, that kid, he got one side of the bloodline
What do they
pretty
call
heavy.
them? What do they call them? Jockeys. What do they call them? Trailer jockeys?
Trailer jack.
18-wheeler
Trailer jockeys.
semi-drivers. Had a term for them? Trailer jockey? Not done.
Door swingers.
Yeah, no, you're right. That was the beer and Smokey and the Bandit.
Coors Banquet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shit, man.
yeah.
cowboy.
So they're in the
shit.
south. They're in the west. Where are they not? They're not in New York.
No, they're not.
What, Coors Banquet?
Right. It doesn't have like the biggest following.
Oh
out
yeah,
here.
no,
Yeah,
around
no.
here, no.
It's a West and a South beer.
Yeah.
I think down south they're all Bud Light now. I mean they weren't, now they are. They got one over by a cheap Super Bowl commercial.
Where's Miller Lite?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Where's Miller Lite? Where does that fall?
Miller? Is it Canada?
No.
No.
No,
Molson. Never mind. Miller? Hockey Belt. That's a hockey beer.
No.
It's a hockey beer.
I feel like Molson would be the hockey beer.
Yeah.
Also a hockey beer.
Labatt's hockey beer.
Also a hockey beer.
But
Hockey
I
players
think
drink a lot of beer.
I think Labatt's is only regional to like this area.
Oh yeah.
Labatt sucks. I will not promote
Oh, you know what's big? Like in
Skunk
Pennsylvania,
piss.
Kentucky, Yingling.
My dad calls it yin yang.
Yeah. I've had Yingling.
Yin yang.
I don't like
I'm
it,
not a fan.
But like I have a bunch of friends from like California, Texas. They love Yingling.
Why?
Whenever they come up in this area, like East Coast, they're like Yingling. Like they,
Give me that
they
Yuengling,
stockpile
yeah.
on it. They
People, they're fucking
Oh, this
weird,
is
dude.
funny. A guy I know, he was in Vegas or somewhere out there. He took a honeymoon out there, and he stops at this bar.
Started off right.
And this guy, he's the owner actually of the bar. He was just talking to this guy I work with, and they ended up being from the same exact town. And this,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's wild.
and that town has like 200 people in it. So it's
Pretty
pretty.
your cousin.
So, but he was older, so you know their paths never would like 20 years older
Right,
or
right,
something, and the guy paid him like $500 to send him a case of Jenny.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Yes.
He
Light.
said send me
Jenny
yeah,
Light
send
is
me-
my second beer.
Oh, wow. Second beer that high.
Second beer.
Where's Bush Light on your tree?
Third.
Okay. All right. It's respectable.
Dude, he got me on the Jenny Lights.
Yeah.
We should probably. We're getting pretty heavy talking about beer again.
Oh, yeah, shit. All right. Back to Zach.
Yeah.
We really like beer in this pod.
We like beer. We like beer. We like beer.
All right, Zach. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
Ooh.
It's a toughie. I can go first for you if you want.
Flag.
I'm dropping a leg. Easy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Got
I
three
got-
legs.
I got
I'm dropping
three.
a leg.
yeah, you
I'm dropping a leg.
All right. All right. Given 24 hours and one standard shovel, how deep of a hole could you dig?
24 hours.
Length, width, depth. You know, we're going for area.
All the dimensions.
Oh yeah. I mean, if we want to describe
No, you gotta set the.
We're digging like just in a backyard.
just a very
Grass.
diggable ground. Yes, a backyard ground.
Not like a
Dirt,
beach or
you know,
anything.
Rich
like-
rich topsoil.
Yeah. There's no gigantic rocks you got to get out of.
I say
So not my front yard.
the only
Sandy loam.
you have to be able to just stand in it. It doesn't have to be any wider than you can't dig.
Like in holes.
You're purely trying to go down. You're trying to dig to China, as the kids
I'm
used
trying
to say.
You're
dig
trying to
to
move
China.
as much volume as you can.
What?
You're not gonna once you get
That's a
below like
dumbass
once you get
question.
below 8 feet. Where are you gonna put the dirt? You gonna huck it out the top?
He's gonna have to.
That's
No,
a
he's
good
gonna have to.
point.
He's got to build
That
steps.
is a
No,
good
he's
So
gonna
point.
build-
so I'm trying to just dig the biggest hole I can.
Right, biggest hole you can
Um,
in area.
So you just
I'm
scrape all the sod off.
I'm
and
going
you win.
4 foot deep,
Okay, I like
Yeah,
that.
4
I was
foot
gonna
deep.
Say that. Yeah, that sounds
That's
Um,
where my head was at. I don't know where your head was at.
24 hours. I'm saying 4 foot deep, probably like 8 to 10 foot wide, long,
good. Really?
long or
Wow.
wide,
Wow.
and,
Square?
God,
and
that's a
probably
lot.
like
8 feet by 4 feet by.
probably like 3 or 4 wide.
Okay, yeah, you're just digging
I'm
a trench, a big trench.
I'm a fucking workworkhorse,
All
man.
right, I
You
feel
did
dude.
pretty
I feel
much
you.
dig up like your whole septic, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Like by hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's a digging.
Like
son
my
of a gun.
before they did my septic, my lids were like 3 foot deep,
Mm-hmm.
and probably dug up
2 foot around hole.
no like a big square.
Okay.
There's 3 different lids, and then I dug up the leach field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was probably like 6 foot long.
Nice. How long did it take you? 3
Oh,
hours.
like I did it after work one night.
Like 3-4
I
hours.
just sat out there with a 12 pack.
Just a
and
quick bump.
Nice.
fucking dig it.
Nice.
A 12 pack of what?
How did your forearms feel after that?
I'm
Back, hand,
tired.
get a callus out of it.
Yeah, I had calluses. I had calluses on my calluses.
You got soft hands, boy.
Your biggest gambling winnings to date?
Oh,
Ooh.
I like
That's
that
a good
question.
one. I like that.
We should go around the table on this.
In total or just like
One time.
one time?
One hit.
I don't know the exact dollar amount, but I've been to the casino 2 times in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Both times I walked out with $200,
Nice.
and I went in with like 50.
Okay.
That's good.
Respectable.
And I think the biggest profit I've had was a parlay on the Super Bowl 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
I put in like $40 total,
Mm-hmm.
and I came out with like 250.
Nice.
Not bad.
Nice.
But I'm not. Other than our
Six and a half times
our
your
gentleman's bets, I'm not a huge betting guy.
Okay.
What's
All right.
what's your go-to game at the casino? You slots guy. You play tables.
The tables, man.
I've only
Blackjack.
ever gone to slots. I've yet to play
It's a
tables in my
it's a safety
life.
net that sucks the money out of you slowly.
It's kind of intimidating going to the tables. Though.
I know,
Like,
dude,
I know it.
like,
I want to
yeah.
play. Remember in Cleveland, we
I
wanted
wanna
to play
go-
roulette? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go and play like Texas Hold'em for like $20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, like in a room with a
Yeah.
bunch of other people.
Yeah,
You should come to one of my tournaments.
like
Yeah. When is
obviously
that
I've
again?
been to your tournaments,
right.
But like
When's
I
that
want to
happen?
go like low dollar, like $50 maximum, and just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Brandon
with
and I
like
did that
other
once.
Yeah.
guys who like are good Hold'em
dude.
players.
Yeah,
It's
Brad
not
and I,
that fun.
Brad and I
It's
did
not
it once at the Niagara Falls Casino. We did $100 table, but there's dudes that have been there like all
day.
day.
Right, there's like people that try and make a fucking living off
Yeah,
this.
but they have like $5,000 at the table because like once you get in with 100, that's the like maximum
Yeah.
you're allowed to get on the table.
Yeah.
But then they sit there all day long, so
Right.
they amass money. Then they're a bully.
right.
They're just
Yeah.
bullying
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, like I got there and the waitress came around. She was like, "Do you want anything?" Funny enough, I got a Coors Light. That's really all they had. And I'm like,
Always get mixies.
it took her about 30 minutes to and at that point I lost my $100. She was like, "Oh, beer," and I'm like, I made a joke to all the guys at the table. I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I just paid $100 for a beer." And they all laughed, and then I walked out.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna turn to be like, "Sorry, I lost all my money."
That's where I thought it was going.
Mine, my biggest gambling winning was in New Jersey on our honeymoon. I was playing the blackjack table, and they had this little thing. If you put like $1 on it, it gives you like some crazy odds. And it was any pairs, same suit, because they use like 7 decks in blackjack.
Right.
So if you got like ace, that's the highest paying one. I had pocket queens, both hearts, and it paid $1,500.
Nice.
And I was like,
Dang,
dude, I was
nice.
like looking around. I'm like, what?
There's gonna be people laughing at us.
Oh.
They're like, "What a bunch of."
Yeah, no, we're poor.
What's your biggest winning, Jay?
He loses at everything.
Well, I mean, I talked about the 13 seconds thing where I
Other than disc golf.
almost
Right,
said,
he might win $100 in November.
All right,
Yeah.
my biggest winning in sports betting is like $350, and it was some parlay that hit like on a Bills game. Not really, but I've had a couple of them. It's nothing crazy.
Michael, what's yours?
I got a couple. That one 49ers one. That was between both of us. That was $900. And then I guess my biggest one early in the beginning of college football season, I won like $1,100
Nice.
on a $10-$15 bet.
Nice.
That was pretty, bought a brand new TV.
Solid. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Talking about getting one forever.
Yeah, so that was electric.
If you could take one zoo animal home, which one would you take?
Oh, I like that.
I need like a list of zoo animals
Right.
in front of me here.
I was thinking, I was like, man, what's not gonna kill me? Like
Oh,
everybody wants the tiger, but like
A penguin?
I don't know.
It seemed like a lot to keep alive.
that seems like a lot.
I was thinking a monkey,
Keep 'em
but
cold.
they'd be too disastrous.
Nah, I don't
Dude,
want a
they would
monkey. I don't
destroy
like
your house.
monkeys, man. They not like they freak me out, but they weird me out. Like I don't want to hang out with
A
them.
little too close to. They resemble you a little too.
No, I
much.
just be like
shit.
I don't know what this guy's gonna do. You know,
He's like, dude,
You
he's
know?
doing the same shit as me.
He's got thumbs. I got knives. I don't know. Do you? I don't know.
He could pick
I
up a
don't know.
gun.
He could.
Like, you ever see those videos of, like that they have the monkeys and they pick up like the AK-47?
Yeah, they're smoking cigarettes.
Like in I don't know, somewhere in like Southeast Asia, like they like give the monkey a gun as a
Yeah.
joke and he starts firing it.
Have you seen the cartel monkey? Did you ever see that?
No.
No.
Yeah, there was a cartel monkey. Like there was a big like gang war, and there was like a monkey that had a Kevlar or a flak jacket
Okay.
on, like bulletproof vest. Dude, you gotta see it. It is so funny.
So, I think I'm taking home a meerkat.
A meerkat.
A
Right?
meerkat?
Are they trainable?
I don't know, but they're just.
I think you can train it.
I think you could train it. But they're just cool
Right.
little animals.
I like that. I was really hoping for like a leopard, you know?
A leopard.
Right, but like they're gonna
Dang.
fucking kill you.
Dude, you said you didn't want a tiger.
Right,
Why
I
the hell would you
know,
want a leopard?
but like they're cool. They look soft.
What are the ones? Cheetahs. Don't they have? Sometimes they give them like emotional support dogs because they get really shy and they're kind of like very timid. I mean, they're killers, but
Dude,
like
I don't know.
I feel like if they can get along with a dog,
Do you think you could take a cheetah? Like
fight.
yeah, like in a closed room.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
Dude, no, you don't think so?
Not a chance.
They're so quick.
This
No, in a closed
Hey,
like
no,
room
it-
like this size. You know, 10
They'd be
by
on
10.
top of you and before you could react.
this is just another like testament to how cocky this
Dude,
asshole
I'm
is.
not
It's
saying
like the bear all
Dude,
over again.
this is-
all
this
I
is-
need is a really good
dude,
knife, and I could take
right,
out a bear.
right. You get a knife.
Just
You
stab
could
it in
get,
the
could you take it if you had a knife?
No.
Okay.
No.
Put
You gotta have faith.
put
in
yourself in a room with like a tomcat. You're
And a
coming
knife?
out
and a knife.
and a knife.
We
you're
talked about this earlier.
You're coming out pretty fucked up.
and that thing's like 6 pounds.
All right, ain't no cat gonna mess me up. If I,
This
it's
guy.
all, it's all I'm
This
saying.
guy.
It's all I'm saying. I know you guys are probably scared of
balls on
tomcats.
this-
but
You were awfully proud of yourself.
Someday,
I am.
someday Zach is gonna lead all of our followers, and they're gonna be lined up behind him, and there's you're gonna be brought to justice on all this nonsense that comes out of your mouth. I
Yeah.
could fight a cheetah. No, you cannot.
make it happen.
I can make the NFL if I had a year's training.
1 year.
You sound like Jake Paul right now.
What other questions you got for Zach?
I'm a duke. My grandpa's the king of
Oh,
our
right. Yeah.
town.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, he's got a crown.
He is. We partied at his house. Great house to party at.
Really?
Remember? That's where the diaper party was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had.
okay. Yeah,
we
yeah,
should
yeah.
probably mention.
Zach was there.
He was.
That was not a good night for me.
Why not?
Boy,
Why?
one too many White Claws.
I dabbled a little too hard in just about everything.
Dang.
There was a lot.
Well, this is the 10th episode, and as promised, every 5th episode
Is a weed episode.
is a weed episode.
Naturally,
Mm-hmm.
I drank way too many Busch Lights.
Right.
True.
At such an
And
event.
then naturally, I ever so happened to be standing in a circle that a joint was going around. And then when the joint was just about gone, someone lit a blunt.
Yes.
escalated
And-
quickly.
And
I know.
my
I know
night,
the culprit of that as well.
my night went from feeling very good to just complete worthlessness. Like
Chaos or just worthlessness?
Who threw up?
s-
Didn't someone throw
yeah,
up?
that was in the morning though.
Yeah. Who did?
That was,
Was
after,
that you?
that was aftershock.
It wasn't me.
No, might
So-
have been
How
James
dare
Parkview.
you?
so I did the old Irish good.
You missed
And
a
I was
hell
like,
of a foosball game.
Oh, I think Josh threw up.
I was like,
I think it was Josh.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it
maybe,
was.
maybe.
I ain't making my way
Anyway.
downstairs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my
Uh-huh.
wife
Mm-hmm.
picked me up, and I think I made it like 2 minutes down the road, and I was like, "You need to pull over now."
Uh-oh. You get the spins?
Oh yeah,
He does a
Aw,
really
yeah.
good job of getting out.
I think that was the last time I was hungover.
Wow. You just
And it
you
was
haven't got
like-
to that point again.
It was like a day and a half hangover.
Samesies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the torch here first. I'm gonna take
Yeah, take it.
the talking Busch Light, and let's expand on this diaper party because it was one for the legends.
Oh. That was the diaper party.
So let's just talk about
I'm gonna level with you. It gets a little fuzzy towards the end. I don't
Towards the end's fine.
really remember.
What you really want to be there for is the Roomba battle.
Yeah, that was
we
cool.
had
Battle box,
we had the
if you-
Roomba death match, an international
In the cage.
fight for the
in a cage.
match. 2 enter, 1 leaves. And the contestants were the American straight out of Buffalo. We got Optimus Grime, owned and operated by our friend Ed.
It's trash.
And it was against Mikey's Roomba. Go ahead.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill and Hometown.
Toronto.
No.
Oh no,
No. Hometown.
I got him on a Boston.
Boston.
Oh, it was a Boston.
Yep,
That's
Boston
right.
guy.
Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Boston robot.
Yeah. He was a scrapper.
Yeah, oh, he cleaned house.
There
Underdog.
was
A bit of an underdog.
I remember Tapegate. I don't know. There was some talk about
right.
Tapegate.
Oh,
Yep,
come on.
Tapegate.
Zach, were
one
you there
fair
for
today.
Tapegate? Do you remember
I
Tapegate?
was there for
All right,
Tailgate.
good. You were still around.
Yeah,
Good.
so there was a
around.
conspiracy that Wild Bill and Mikey were hacking by taping their balloons a little too low or high.
No, they
Well,
taped the
too
knives
high.
high. They taped the knives high.
No, it wasn't the knives. It was how he taped his balloons
Yeah,
on.
because they said they went up so the knife couldn't
Yeah,
touch
the
him.
knife couldn't poke him.
Right, they
because
went down.
I had my money on Optimus Grime,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know.
So
There's-
what
there-
we
there's
did,
a fly in
what
the
we did
ointment.
was we made a cage out of foldable tables. So it was an 8-foot by 8-foot by 8-foot square for the first match. Everybody bought a balloon for like $1 to help, and then you'd split the pot at the end.
Yeah.
And then to buy
Probably good.
buy
like,
diapers.
What, like 20, 25
So it was the
balloons?
first. Yeah, no, it was.
I know,
no,
because
it was more.
you could buy as many balloons as
Yeah,
you wanted, right?
yeah. So
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
was like, "All right, $10.
Dude, I bought
I'll
like
get 10 balloons."
$10 in balloons, and I still didn't win.
So, dude, there was
shit.
like 30 to 40 people here at this point, and everybody was just, all right, it's the first thing of the night. They all just bought like $10, $15 worth of balloons. We had like 100 balloons just in this pit
Yeah.
with Roombas that had knives taped to the front of them, and then they would go around and pop.
I think
Whoever-
the first like 30 seconds was probably the best because it was just
it
nonstop.
it was
boom,
chaos,
boom, boom.
and everybody's
yelling.
screaming.
Yeah.
So they can see like their group of names just popping up every now and again, and then so it goes on that for like a few minutes.
Yeah, your brother bought all of
Dude.
the blue balloons.
Yeah, it was half. I
That-
just kept seeing his name.
That
Oh, it's
match went on for 45 minutes.
No
Oh,
way.
really?
Yes, it did.
Oh yeah, we had those.
we had to close the ring
Yeah, we had.
to
Oh,
like
yeah.
2
Yeah,
foot
sweet-
square.
weird. Yeah, and then but remember they had to sweep out all the balloons
Yeah,
because
we-
they kept getting stuck.
Yeah,
in
we
the
had
trench.
injury
Yeah.
timeouts. Yeah. I took him to Texas Roadhouse for the first time.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, so
Fuck
he
yeah, dude.
not only did he eat like 47 baskets of rolls,
Fuck yeah.
they
dude.
brought him a sampler because we told him it was his first time,
Mm-hmm.
so he got to sample like the chili and all that stuff. He ate every single bite of his food, and I could not believe my eyes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A Caesar salad, a freaking rattlesnake bites,
How many,
bloomin' onion.
Big question: how many rolls?
Oh yeah, how many?
Dude, he
That's
ate
really what
all
slows
of
you
it.
down.
He was hammering
Hammering them?
He's
Two
like,
baskets?
these are really good. I mean,
Fuck
remember
yeah.
the first?
Hey,
Sidebar.
Do you remember?
Just recently, there was a group of guys who ate the record amount of baskets.
What is it?
63.
No way.
20 baskets or no, 15 baskets a person.
Think of the calories.
15.
Whoa. Let's get some math.
baskets of rolls.
Whoa. 63 baskets.
Dude, that's got to be like what?
And they ate their whole meal too.
Three like
Holy
that's gonna be like
goddamn.
3 loaves of bread.
63.
More than that. More than that.
How many rolls are in a? Is it 6 or 5?
I think
Is it
6.
Is it 6?
Yeah, I think it's like three.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
I think it is like 6
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's 8.
I would say
because it's for the table. So usually
No,
those booths usually.
I was
hold, like,
almost
6
thinking it
people.
was 4.
Yeah, I was thinking it's 4 or 6. We'll just take 6.
I mean, maybe the first one's 8
How
if
many
they're like
people-
trying for a tip,
Mikey's got it. Mikey's looking it up.
I like that.
Oh,
Paul. Oh,
hey,
they're
baby
not,
doc.
they're not open right now. That would be fun. Call them.
Yo, how many rolls come in a basket?
Hey, you're on live. They'll be like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, what do you?
California?
No one's gonna listen to your
Texas,
stupid
that Texas
podcast.
Roadhouse.
Dude, I knew you was smart.
California has Texas Roadhouses.
Probably.
Call a place in California.
Oh, that's a
You got those international miles to spend?
holy shit. Look at them. You guys ready? We're gonna call them.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared, dude.
You are so
scared.
smart. Thank you for tolerating the International House of Podcast. You can find all of our content, including our polls and wagers, on Twitter/X at International House of Podcast. Please consider subscribing.